So problem 9 asks you to use the elimination method to solve this particular system of equations. To do that, you actually need to figure out how to position these two systems of equations such that if you add their components vertically, meaning up and down, if you add them, something will cancel out either on the x's or the y's in order to get one variable alone. So this is sometimes kind of tricky, but let's just work through it. Just switching the eraser over here. So now, if we look at these two, we can see that the 6x and the 12x, there's something in common. If I multiply 6 by 2, I get 12, which means if I multiply it by negative 2, I will get negative 12, therefore canceling the positive 12 and the negative 12 out. So if I want to do that, I actually have to multiply the entire equation by negative 2 in order to get keep everything in balance. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm actually going to just kind of push this over to the right. So negative 2 times 6x is negative 12x. Negative 2 times 3y is negative 6y. And then negative 2 times 15 is negative 30. And the bottom remains unchanged. So 12x plus 10y equals 2. And now I simply add these two equations together, adding all the like terms. So negative 12x plus 12x is 0. They cancel out. 10y plus negative 6y is actually 4y. And negative 30 plus 2 is negative 28. Now if I further simplify, I get y. If I divide both sides by 4 to get y alone, I get y is equal to negative 7. But I'm not done yet. That's only half of the problem. I actually have a solution now for y, but now I need to figure out x. And I can basically go back to the original. Don't ever go back to a derived equation. Always go back to the original. And I can plug negative x into either of these two equations in order to figure out what x is. So the first one seems like smaller numbers. So let's solve for x. And to solve for x, I'll say 6x plus 3, and now I know my value for y is negative 7, equals 15. 6x minus 21 equals 15. 6x equals 36. I added 21 to both sides. And x is equal to, dividing 6 to both sides, x becomes 6. So my answer, therefore, is 6, negative 7.